Hi students, welcome to the next session. In today's session, we'll start the next chapter, application of derivatives, AOD. Already we completed matrices, determinants, continuity and differentiability. So this is the fourth chapter, application of derivatives. In this application of derivatives, the first subtopic is tangent and normal. So first I will give the synopsis of tangent and normal. Later we will discuss the objective questions in this tangent and normal. First of all, what is meant by tangent and normal? For example, if you take the coordinate axis, x-axis, y-axis, and this is the origin O. Okay. Now I am taking a curve. The curve name is y is equal to f of x is a curve. For example, if you take the curve, this is a curve. This curve is y is equal to f of x. On this curve, take at one point. This is P, is any point on the curve. At this point, you draw a line which touches the curve at only one point. This line is called tangent. At the same point, you draw a perpendicular to the tangent. So this is perpendicular. This line is called normal. Both are the lines at point P, but tangent and normal are always perpendicular to each other. Okay, so this is tangent and normal. Now next, how to find slope of tangent. Slope of tangent. We will discuss what is meant by slope of tangent. Already given curve is y is equal to f of x. If you differentiate this curve, then what will get? Dy by dx over r f dash of x. That is called derivative of the given curve. In this dy by dx or f dash of x, substitute the point P. Okay, here I take the P point is x1 comma y1. Then slope of tangent, it is denoted by m. The definition is dy by dx at a point P. At a point P is nothing but we need to substitute the point P in dy by dx. Okay, this is slope of tangent. Next, what is meant by slope of normal? Directly we can't find slope of normal. If you want slope of normal, first we need to find slope of tangent. Then slope of normal. If you want slope of normal, this can be taken as minus 1 by m, where m is slope of tangent. Okay. Next, we'll discuss what is the formula for equation of tangent at a given point P. Equation of tangent is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This is the formula for slope of tangent, sorry, equation of tangent. Next, what is the formula for equation of normal? The formula for equation of normal is y minus y1 equals to minus 1 by m into x minus x1. This is the formula for slope of normal, for equation of normal. For example, if tangent makes inclination theta, if tangent makes inclination means the angle made with x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. If the tangent makes inclination theta, then slope of tangent is nothing but tan theta, because in first PUC straight lines slope we have one more formula, that is tan theta. Next, if the tangent is parallel to x-axis, if the tangent is parallel to x-axis, then slope is equals to 0. Why? Because if two lines are parallel, then slopes are equal. The slope of x-axis is 0. Therefore, we can write m is equal to 0 is the answer. Next condition. Tangent is parallel to y-axis. If tangent is parallel to y-axis, then slope is equal to infinity. Why? Because the slope of y-axis is infinity. That's why the slope will be equals to infinity. Is the next point. Next, tangent makes equal intercepts. Tangent makes equal intercepts. That is nothing but x-intercept and y-intercept both are equal. In this situation, the slope is equal to -1. In this situation, the slope is equal to -1. So this is the next point. And one more. Next point. If two curves are touch each other, then the condition is m1 is equal to m2. The slope of the first curve at a point and slope of the second curve at a point, if both are equal, then we can say the curves are touch each other. Next, if two curves are orthogonal is nothing but the tangents of these two curves are perpendicular, then the condition m1 into m2 is equal to -1. So these are the points. Next we will discuss the concept subtangent, subnormal, length of tangent and length of normal we will discuss. Already we know this diagram. In this diagram, from P you draw a perpendicular on x-axis. This is Q. This is R. This is S. Okay. Now P, Q, R, S. Then this RQ is length of subtangent. QS is length of subnormal. PR is length of tangent. PS is length of normal. Once again listen. PR is length of tangent. PS is length of normal. RQ is length of subtangent. QS is length of subnormal. Now we have formulas for this length of tangent, length of normal, length of subtangent and length of subnormal. Okay. Now what is the first formula? First formula is length of tangent. What is the formula for length of tangent? We will discuss. Okay. Listen. Length of tangent. Formula is y into under root of 1 plus m square by m, where m is nothing but slope of tangent, that is nothing but dy by dx. Next, length of normal. In JEE also these four formulas important. The formula y into under root of 1 plus m square, where m is equal to dy by dx. Next, length of subtangent. Modulus of y by m. Y modulus length is always positive. What is m here? Dy by dx. What is y? In a point, y is called ordinate. That is nothing but y coordinate. Next, length of subnormal. Y into m. Length of subnormal formula y into m. In these four formulas, m is nothing but dy by dx. Students, these are the synopsis in tangents and normal concept. Next, we will discuss the problems in this tangent and normal concept. Okay. Now, first we will start. So, discussing the previous year KCET and JEE questions which are already asked in exams. Okay. See the first question. Two curves are given, intersect perpendicularly. Perpendicular means orthogonal. Just now I gave the condition for orthogonal. m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So first, the first curve is 2x is equal to y square. And the second curve is 2xy is equal to k. From this we can write x is equal to k by 2y. This is equation 2. Substitute this equation 2 in equation 1. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. What is equation 1? 2x. 2x is nothing but k by y is equal to y square. Then k is equal to y cube. Then y is equal to k power 1 by 3. Finally we got y value. Substitute this y value in equation 1, will get x value. Then 2x is equal to y square, square of k power 1 by 3, k power 2 by 3. Then x value is k power 2 by 3 by 2. Finally we got x value and y value. Therefore the point P, that is first x value, the x value is k power 2 by 3 by 2, that is the value of x, k power 2 by 3 by 2, comma, what is y value? K power 1 by 3. So from this we got point. Next we need slopes. Take the first curve and differentiate. What is the first curve? 2x equals to y square. Differentiate with respect to x, then 2 is equal to y square derivative 2y into dy by dx. Now 2 gets cancelled, y come to this side, 1 by y, that is dy by dx. That is the slope of the first curve m1. 1 by y means, from this I can write 1 by k power 1 by 3. Now I will take the second curve, xy is equal to 2, come to this side, k by 2. Differentiate. Here two functions are there, apply UV formula, x into y derivative dy by dx plus y into x derivative 1 is equal to 0. From this m2 means dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. If you simplify, minus y by x minus 2k power 1 by 3 by k power 2 by 3. Finally, we know m1 and m2. The given condition is perpendicular. Perpendicular condition, m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. What is m1? 1 by k power 1 by 3, m2 minus 2 k power 1 by 3 by k power 2 by 3. is equal to minus 1. Both side minus minus cancel. K power 1 by 3, K power 1 by 3 cancel. Then finally we'll get answer K power 2 by 3 is equal to 2. But we required K square cubing on both sides. Then K square is equal to 2 cube. Answer will be equal to 8. That is nothing but option 3 is a correct answer for this question number 1. Next we will see the question number 2. We need to find the slope of tangent to the curve x is equal to given, y is equal to given at a point 2 comma minus 1. So first of all, in this question I am taking the first equation. What is the first equation? X is equal to t square plus 3t minus 8. In place of x I can substitute 2. 2 is equal to t square plus 3t minus 8. From this we will get a quadratic equation. T square plus 3t minus 10 equals to 0. So if you solve this quadratic equation, we will get a t value 2 is satisfying this condition. Because if you substitute 2 here, we will get answer 0. So or otherwise if you factorize, you will get t value 2. Now we need to find the slope of tangent. First of all, x is equal to the given t square plus 3t minus 8. We differentiate this curve with respect to t because this is parametric differentiation. We can't differentiate with respect to x. Then dx by dt equals to t square derivative 2t plus 3, t value 2, substitute, then dx by dt equals to 2 just 4 plus 3, 7. Similarly, we will take the second curve, y is equal to 2t square minus 2t minus 5. Differentiate this curve also with respect to t. Then dy by dt equals to t square derivative 2t into 2, 4t minus 2. But t value already we know 2, substitute 4, 2 just 8, 8 minus 2, 6. Then dy by dt equals to 6. But in this question we need to find slope of tangent. Slope of tangent, that is nothing but dy by dx. How to write this dy by dx? dy by dt by dx by dt. dy by dt value is 6, dx by dt value is 7. Then answer will be 6 by 7. That is nothing but option 1 is a correct answer for this question number 2. Next we will discuss question number 3. You observe question number 3. What we need to find? We need to find the equation of normal to the curve. Equation of normal to the curve where the tangent crosses x-axis. Okay. First, from this given curve, what is given curve? Y into 1 plus x square is equal to 2 minus x. From this we can write y is equal to 2 minus x, y equals to 2 minus x by 1 plus x square, that is a given curve. Y equals to 2 minus x by 1 plus x square, that is a given curve. But in this question they mention one point, the tangent cross y-axis or x-axis. Given tangent cuts x-axis. On x-axis y value is equal to 0. What is y? 2 minus x by 1 plus x square, that value is equal to 0. Now 2 minus x by 1 plus x square is equal to 0. If you cross multiply, then what will get? 2 minus x equals to 0, then x is equal to 2. Then finally we know x value and y value, therefore the point will be 2 comma 0. But we required equation of normal, that's why we are finding slope, that is nothing but dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to, how to find the derivative of this function? We need to apply u by e formula. v into derivative of numerator minus 1 minus u into derivative of denominator 2x by v square, v into u dash minus u into v dash by v square. But x value is 2, y value is 0, substitute, then m is equal to 2 square 4 plus 1 5, 5 into minus 1 minus 5, this value 0, 2 square 4 plus 1 5, 5 square 25, then minus 1 by 5, we got slope of tangent. But we required equation of normal. Equation of normal formula already we discussed in synopsis. Y minus y1 is equal to minus 1 by m into x minus x1. Then y minus 0 is equal to minus 1 by m means 5 into x minus 2. Then y is equal to 5x minus 10. The plus y come to this side. Then 5x minus y minus 10 is equal to 0. This is the required equation of normal. That is nothing but option 3 is the correct answer for this question number 3. Okay. Next, we will discuss fourth question. See, in fourth question, two curves are given. We need to find the angle between these two curves. They touch each other or cut at right angle. How to find touch each other? M1 is equal to M2. Right angle means perpendicular. M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. How to find? Simple. First we can find the slope of the first curve. Next we will find the slope of the second curve. From these two we can decide the nature of the curves. So what is the first curve? X cube minus 3xy square is equal to minus 2. Is equal to minus 2. That is the first curve. If you differentiate this, x cube derivative is 3x square. Minus 3 you can write outside here. Two functions are there. Apply UV formula. X into y square derivative 2y into dy by dx plus y square into x derivative is 1 and constant derivative is 0. So from this what we can write? 3x square minus 6xy into dy by dx minus 3y square equals to 0. Now from this we can write dy by dx is 3x square minus 3y square by 6xy is equal to dy by dx, that is nothing but m1. Similarly, you take the second curve and differentiate, we will get the slope m2. What is second curve? 3x square y minus y cube is equal to 2. Again differentiate this curve with respect to x. 3 into 2 functions are there, UV formula, x square into y derivative dy by dx plus y into x square derivative 2x minus y cube derivative 3y square into dy by dx, constant derivative is 0. 3 into x square, 3x square dy by dx plus 3 2 just 6xy minus 3y square dy by dx equals to 0. If you take dy by dx common, then what will get? 3x square minus 3y square dy by dx is equal to minus 6xy. Then dy by dx is equal to minus 6xy by 3x square minus 3y square. This is nothing but m2. You observe these two, m1 and m2 both are not equal. If both are equal, we can say the curves are touch each other. But if you multiply m1 into m2, all values gets cancelled. You get condition minus 1. The product of slopes is equals to minus 1. Then we can say the curves are orthogonal. Orthogonal is nothing but they cut at a right angle, then we can say option 2 is the correct answer for this question number 4. Next we will discuss question number 5. See the question number 5. We need to find the slope of normal to the curve at a point minus 1 comma 0. First of all, what is the given curve? Y is equal to x square minus this 1 by x square, we can write x power minus 2. Differentiate this curve with respect to x. Then what will get? Dy by dx is equal to x square derivative 2x, x power 2 derivative n into x power n minus 1. Then already minus is there, 1 more minus plus 2 into x power minus 3. Then m is equal to 2 into x value is minus 1 plus 2 by minus 1 whole cube, that equals to minus 2 minus 2, then m is equal to minus 4. This is slope of tangent, but we require slope of normal. Then how to find slope of normal? Slope of normal formula is minus 1 by m. Then minus 1 by m value minus 4, minus minus cancel, then answer will be equal to 1 by 4. That is the answer for this question. Okay. Now 1 by 4, that is nothing but option 1 is the correct answer for this question number 5. Next we will discuss question number 6. See the question number 6. The tangent to the curve at 1 comma 2 makes an angle theta with the y axis. Then we need to find the value of theta. Okay. The tangent at a point makes angle theta with y axis. See here, what is the curve? X cube plus 1. See, we will draw the rough diagram for this question. This is x axis, this is y axis. The given curve is x cube plus 1. The graph of x cube plus 1 will comes like this. This is a graph of x cube plus 1. It passes through 1 and this is 0. And point is what? 1 comma 2. This is a point 1 comma 2. If you draw a tangent at this point, okay, this is a tangent to the curve. This tangent makes an angle theta with which axis? Y axis. This tangent makes an angle theta with the y axis. This angle we don't know. I am taking this angle is alpha. And this angle already we know because this is right angle, that is 90. These are the interior angle, this is opposite exterior angle. Okay. We know one concept. The sum of two interior angles is equal to opposite exterior angle. Here what is interior angle? Alpha and 90. Both are the interior angles. And what is opposite exterior angle? Theta. If you apply tan 90 plus alpha is equal to tan theta. Tan 90 plus alpha is minus cot alpha, that equals to tan theta. This is a finally we got condition. Okay. Next, what is the given curve? The given curve is y equals to x cube plus 1. This is equation 1. If you differentiate dy by dx equals to 3x square. But x value how much? Point is 1 comma 2. Then m is equal to 3 into 1 square, that equals to 3. Here m is tan alpha, that is 3. If you substitute this value in equation 1, from equation 1, tan theta is equal to minus what we have? Cot alpha. But tan alpha value 3, then cot alpha value is 1 by 3. Then final answer is tan theta is equal to minus 1 by 3. That is the answer for this question. That is nothing but first option is the correct one for this question number 6. Okay. Next, we will discuss next question. Next question. Question number 7. See the question number 7. The length of subtangent at any point to the curve is proportional to the abscissa, then n is which number? Okay. So here in this question, what is a given curve? X into y power n is equal to a. Differentiate this. You apply UV formula. X into y power n derivative n into y power n minus 1 into dy by dx. Now if you confused like this method, you better to do apply log on both sides. That also very easy method. Okay, I will do apply log on both sides. You will get answers easily. Apply log on both sides. Log x plus log y power n is equal to log a. Don't confuse how plus came. Log of ab is equal to log a plus log b. From this we can write log x plus n log y is equal to log a. Differentiate. Log x derivative 1 by x plus n into log y derivative 1 by y dy by dx, that equals to constant derivative 0. From this we can write n by y dy by dx is equal to minus 1 by x. Then dy by dx is equal to minus y by nx. This is nothing but m. But in question they mention length of subtangent. Okay. So from this what I can write? Minus nx is equal to y by m you can write, because m come to this side by. Y by m is formula for length of subtangent. Therefore length of subtangent is equal to minus nx, because length of subtangent formula is y by n. This is constant. If you remove the constant we can say proportional. Then length of subtangent is proportional to x. Now n value is whatever it may be, non-zero real number. This condition will exist in this n is non-zero real number. For all non-zero real numbers, this condition will satisfy. Therefore, option 1 is a correct answer for this question. Next, we will see the 8th question. See, in 8th question, the sine inverse A is an acute angle between the both curves at 2, 2. Then we need to find the value of small a. Okay. Now, first of all, what is a given curve? First curve I am taking. The first curve is x square plus y square is equal to 4x. Differentiate this curve with respect to x. X square derivative is 2x. Y square derivative is 2y into dy by dx is equal to 4x derivative is 4. From this we can write dy by dx is equal to 2 minus x by y. Because if you take 2 common, 2 1 just 2 2 just cancel, directly I am doing. Sorry. Then m1 is equal to x value, if you substitute 2 minus 2 0, 0 by anything 0, that is the slope of the first curve. Next I am finding the slope of the second curve. What is second curve? X square plus y square is equal to 8. Again differentiate this curve. X square derivative 2x, y square derivative 2y into dy by dx, constant derivative is 0. If you take 2 common, then dy by dx is equal to minus x by y, that is m2 minus 2 by 2, that is 1. Then finally we got m1 and m2. We know the formula for angle between two lines. Tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. This is a formula for angle between two tangents. But here modulus not required because the angle is acute angle. Tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Tan theta is equal to 1. Theta is equal to 45. But in this question theta is what given? Sine inverse A. Then sine inverse of A is equal to 45. Send sine inverse that side. sin 45. Sin 45 value already we know, that is 1 by root 2. That is answer for question number 8. Next, question number 9. Length of subtangent, ordinate and subnormal are in which progression? First I am taking the first value is A, that is length of subtangent. Already we know the formula, length of subtangent y by m. Next B, ordinate. Ordinate is nothing but y, abscissa I is nothing but x. Next, subnormal. Subnormal formula is y into m. From this I can find b square value. B square is nothing but y square. Next I am finding AC value. Y by m into ym. M cancel y square. Now you observe these two conditions. B square value, AC value, both are same. From this we can write b square is equal to AC. B square is equal to AC means what we can write? A comma B comma C belongs to geometric progression, because this is condition for geometric progression. That is nothing but option 4 is the correct answer for this question number 9. Okay. Next, we will discuss question number 10. See the question number 10. The tangent to the curve xy is equal to 25 at any point on its curve cuts the axis at a comma b, then the area of the triangle OAB. Okay. This is x-axis. This is y-axis. This is curve. This is tangent. This tangent cuts x-axis at A, y-axis at B. Now triangle is given, that is OAB. This triangle area we need to find. Now given curve is xy is equal to 25. If the point is xy equals to 25, I can take the point is 5 comma 5 I am taking. Why? Because 5 comma 5 is satisfying this condition or not? Yes. 5 comma 5. If you take 5 comma 5 point here, directly we can say, now differentiate this curve, then what will get? X into y derivative dy by dx plus y into x derivative 1, constant derivative 0. Then dy by dx is equal to minus y by x, then that equals to, both are 5 by 5 cancel, minus 1, because it makes equal intercepts. Then it is minus 1. Then we need to find the equation of tangent. What is equation of tangent formula? Equation of tangent is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Then y minus 5 is equal to minus 1 into x minus 5. Then y minus 5 is equal to minus x plus 5. Then we can say x plus y is equal to 10. Then x by 10 plus y by 10 is equal to 1. This is intercept form. From this a value 10, b value 10. If you know the intercept, what is the formula for area of triangle? The area of triangle is half into modulus of AB. This is a formula for area of triangle. If you know x-intercept and y-intercept, a value 10, b value 10, 10, 10 just 100, 100 by 2, that is 50 square units. That is answer for this question. That is nothing but option 2 is a correct answer for this question number 10. Next, see the question number 11. We need to find the angle between these two curves. See, the first curve is y square equals to 4x. Second curve is x square plus y square equals to 12. If you solve these two curves, we will get the point x value 2, y value 2 root 2. Because if you substitute this point in both equations has to satisfy. That's why I am taking the point P is 2 comma 2 root 2. What is the first curve? Y square is equal to 4x. Now differentiate this first curve. y square derivative 2y into dy by dx, that equals to 4x derivative is 4. Now if you simplify dy by dx is nothing but m1, that is 2 1 just 2 2 just cancel, 2 by y means 2 root 2. Now 2 cancel, then m1 is equal to 1 by root 2. Similarly, you take the second curve, x square plus y square equals to 12. Differentiate this curve also with respect to x square derivative 2x, y square derivative 2y into dy by dx is equal to constant derivative 0. If you take 2 common, then dy by dx is equal to minus x by y. This is m2, x is 2, y is 2 root 2. Again 2 gets cancelled. Then m2 is equal to minus 1 by root 2. Finally, we know the slope of the first curve and slope of the second curve. Then apply the formula tan theta. The formula is m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 into m2, plus into minus minus. Then tan theta is equal to 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, that is root 2, by 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Then tan theta is equal to 2 root 2. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 2 root 2. That is the answer. Tan inverse of 2 root 2. That is nothing but option 2 is the correct answer for this question number 11. Next we will discuss question number 12. See what is the question number 12? The point on the curve where the tangent makes an angle 45 degrees with the x-axis. Okay. Now the curve is y square is equal to x. Differentiate this curve with respect to x. Then y square derivative 2y into dy by dx. X derivative 1. From this equation we can write dy by dx is equal to 1 by 2y. dy by dx is nothing but slope is equal to 1 by 2y. Slope formula is tan theta is equal to 1 by 2y. Theta value how much? 45. Tan 45, 1 is equal to 1 by 2y. From this we will get y value 1 by 2. Substitute this y value in equation 1. From equation 1, then x is equal to 1 by 2 whole square, that is 1 by 4. Then finally we got x and y, but point means first we need to take x and next we need to take y. X value is 1 by 4, y value is 1 by 2, then answer is 1 by 4 comma 1 by 2, that is nothing but second option is the correct one for this question number 12. Okay, next we will discuss question number 13. We will discuss. See, in 13th question, theta is angle between these two curves. Then modulus of tan theta we need to find. So here two curves are given. From these two curves, solution. Y is equal to 10 minus x square. Y is equal to 2 plus x square. If you solve these two, you will get a point. How to get? 10 minus x square is equal to 2 plus x square. From this, 8 is equal to 2x square. Then x square equals to 4. Then x is equal to 2. Substitute x value in equation 1. Y is equal to 10 minus 2 square 4. Y is equal to 6. Then point will be 2 comma 6. First we need to solve these two equations. We will get x value and y value. But if you want angle means we need to find the slope of the first curve and slope of the second curve. Y is equal to 10 minus x square is the first curve. Differentiate, then dy by dx is equal to 0 minus x square derivative 2x. Then m1 is equal to minus 2 into x value is 2, 2 just 4. Then second curve, y is equal to 2 plus x square. Again differentiate this curve. Then dy by dx equals to x square derivative 2x. Then m2 equals to 2 just 4. Then finally we know m1 and m2. Tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 by 1 plus m1 m2. Then mod tan theta is nothing but m1 value is 4 minus of minus plus 4 by m1 minus m2 minus 4 minus 4 by 1 plus 4 just m1 into m2, that is minus 16. Then mod tan theta is equal to minus 8 by minus 15, minus minus cancel, then 8 by 15, that is the angle between the two curves, that is nothing but fourth option is the correct one for this question number 13. Next, we will see the question number 14. In question number 14, what they are given? The first curve and second curve are intersect at right angles, then find the value of b. Okay. The first curve is y square is equal to 6x. Differentiate this curve with respect to x. 2y into dy by dx is equal to 6x derivative 6. Now 2 1 just 2 3 just cancel. Then m1 is equal to 3 by y. Next, what is the second curve? 9x square plus by square is equal to 16. Differentiate this curve also. 9 into x squared is 2x. 2x into 9, 18x plus 2by into dy by dx is equal to 0. Then dy by dx equals to minus 18x by 2by. 2 1 just 2 9 just cancel. Then m2 is equal to minus 9x by by. Finally, we know m1 and m2, but both curves are intersect at right angles. Then condition is m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. m1 value is 3 by y. m2 value is minus 9x by by is equal to minus 1. Minus minus cancel. 27x by b square y is equal to 1. Then, by square. 27x by by square equals to 1. Then 27x is equal to by square. Then 27x is equal to b into y square value already we know that is 6x. Now xx gets cancelled. Then 27 by 6 is equal to b. If you simplify 3 9 jars and 3 2 jars, then answer value b is nothing but 9 by 2. 9 by 2, that is nothing but option 2 is a correct one for this question number 14. Next, we will discuss question number 15. In question number 15, y is equal to 4x minus 5 is tangent to the curve at a point 2, 3. Then we need to find p value and q value. So what is the given curve? Y square is equal to px cube plus q. Differentiate this. Y square derivative 2y into dy by dx is equal to p into x cube derivative 3x square plus q is constant derivative 0. But the point is given 2, 3. You can substitute x value 2, y value 3. 3 2 just 6 into dy by dx is equal to 2 square 4 3 just 12p. Now from this we can write 6 1 just 6 2 just, then m is equal to 2p. Now I am finding equation of tangent. Equation of tangent. They given y equals to 4x minus 5. It is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, then m value is 4. In place of m you can write 2p equals to 4. Then p equals to 2. We got one value p. Next we need to find q value. How to find q value? Simple. Here the point lies on the curve. This 2, 3 point lies on the line as well as 2, 3 point lies on the curve. Substitute this 2, 3 in the curve. Y square equals to px cube plus q. Y value is 3, x value is 2, 3 square, 9 is equal to 2 cube 8p plus q. Then 9 minus 8p is equal to q. 9 minus 8 2 just 16, that equals to q. Then q value is minus 7. Therefore finally we got p value and q value. P value is 2, q value is minus 7. P value 2, q value minus 7. That is nothing but first option is the correct answer for this question. Students, first before practicing these questions, once you read the synopsis what I explained in tangent normal, later you practice this question, you watch the video and as well as you practice. We will continue in the next session. Thank you.